So today we are making a papaya soap. I have take the skin out of my papaya and I wash it very nicely and I put it on my bowl right here. I am going to cut the papaya. So if you're going to make a papaya, so you can either cut the papaya, blend it separately while you have your distilled water frozen. Make sure to discount that papaya out of your distilled water, because once you blend the papaya, it becomes very watery. So make sure you discount that out, or you can also follow the method that I'm going to show you right now. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to cut my papaya into pieces and I'll put it on my blender, and I have my distilled water right here, and I'm going to add my distilled water to the papaya while we are blending the papaya. So let's cut the papaya. So I am going to cut my papaya. So once you cut your papaya, make sure that you take out the seeds. So what I'm going to do, I will cut it again. I'm going to go ahead and remove the seed. Once I remove the seed, I will come back here and I show you how to put it on your blender. I have taken out the seed and I have washed it very nicely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop it into pieces. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to use about 3 of the papaya and I will keep the rest. So I will just chop it like this. I have blended, so I will open it for you guys to see. And this is how it is inside. And I still have my distilled water right here. I'm not going to add any more distilled water. It's liquid enough. So what I'm going to do, I am going to freeze the papaya. So I'm going to put it in here and then I will freeze it. Once it's frozen, we'll come back here and make the soap. So I'm just going to go ahead right now and put them gradually. So I have filled it up. I have 3 ice cube trays right here. So what I'm going to do, I will take it to my refrigerator and I will freeze it, and I will come back here and start making the soap. If your papaya water is not enough, you can also add your distilled water to make sure that you have the exact water that you need to make your soap. So let's freeze this and we will be back. First thing that you have to do before you measure your oil, remember to always calculate the oil that you need, which I have in this paper. And I'm using soap calc to calculate my recipe, whatever I'm going to use. So what I have in this white bowl that you've seen, I have olive oil here, I have castor oil and coconut oil, which I've already measured right here. And this is my shea butter. I haven't melt it, so I will take it to my microwave and I will melt it and I will add it on this bowl. Then we can now measure our lye and I will bring out my papaya, then we mix the lye together. And I have also measured my fragrant oil. I am using lavender fragrant oil. You can use any fragrant oil of your choice. So let me melt my shea butter, add it on this, and then we can now measure our lye and use our papaya to mix the lye together. I have put a different cup right here on top of my scale and I have measured my lye. This is how it is, and this is my papaya, which I have already shown how you can freeze your papaya. And what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to measure my papaya. So before you do that, always zero your scale, because the cup already will, whatever the cup will, make sure to go to your scale and zero that before you start to measure your water or whatever water that you're using. You're using distilled water or you are using papaya to make your soap. So I've already zeroed my scale. I will just go ahead right now and start to measure my papaya water. what I'm going to do, I am going to start mixing. So the way to mix your lye, you have to pour the lye inside the water. If you're using distilled water or you're using papaya, whatever you're using, make sure you're pouring the lye inside, not the other way around. Don't pour the papaya inside the lye, that will explode. Make sure you pour the lye inside your water or your papaya that you froze. So I'm going to start mixing it right now. Once I am done with that, then we start making the soap. Remember to always have your goggles on, your face mask, and your hand glove. So this is papaya water, which I have mixed already. So this is how it is. And I have my filter here. This is when I am going to filter the papaya inside the oil. I have my blender here. And I have my temperature here. I'm not going to add any color on this soap making. I'm just going to make it without no color. So if you're going to add color on your soap, make sure you add it now and blend the color with the oil together so that it blend very nicely before you add your papaya water and start mixing the soap together. So I will take my filter right now and I will go ahead and filter the papaya water inside the oil. You can see a little bit of lye that is not mixed. That is the white spot that you see right there. So that is why it is very important when you're making your soap, always save it so that the lye that is not mixed is on top of your filter. I will start blending right now. You can see how beautiful the soap is. If you don't really need to add any color on your soap, you can see the beauty of the soap already. So all you have to do, you just keep mixing. I'll just go ahead right now and add my essential oil. I am done mixing the soap. This is how it is right now. So what I'm going to do, I am going to pour it inside my mold. You can see how creamy that is. It's very, very creamy. And I'm going to pour it right now. The next thing that you have to do, you take your spoon or your spatula, which is this, to make a design, whichever one that you prefer. So I will just go ahead and This is how it is right now. The next thing that I'm going to do, I will just take my mold cover to cover it, wait for 24 hours, and then we'll come back here and unmold the soap. It has been 24 hours. Actually, I leave this soap for 48 hours because I wanted to unmold it 24 hours. I can see that the soap is not hard enough, so I have to leave it another 24 hours. That is 48 hours. So we are unmolding the soap right now. This is my soap cutter and this is the soap. So what I'm going to do, I'll push my soap cutter aside and pull out the soap from the mold. So this is how it is. It is still quite soft right here, so that is okay. So what I'm going to do, I am going to start cutting the soap. This is how it is. You can see how that is. It smells really very nice. I use lavender essential oil. This is how it looks. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below if you have any question. I will do my best to respond to your comment. I would recommend that you try the soap out and see the outcome of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the soap for about 2 months before I will start using the soap. So the soap have to cure before you start using the soap. So this is the final look. It's beautiful and I'm loving it, and it smells really, really nice. And have a wonderful day. Bye for now.